Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live. We got Crossfire, we got VOX, we got MIR, and this is a 3-for-1 special. And what that means is each team has picked 3 categories in PCP points that the other team cannot get their greedy hands on. But your team also picked 1 category that they can't take away from you. So it's going to be cool stuff tonight. You guys ready to rock and roll with this one? This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So who do we have here? You guys, it's Thanksgiving week. Or you guys type something in chat right now that you guys are really, really thankful for. How about that? Let's start with that because it is it's a big night. It's a big week. We got a lot of stuff coming down with Play Dead Live. Family's good. There you go, Trigger. 999 Gaming. There you go. With this group, Faction Wars, just to be alive, absolutely. Weed, farm life, good health. All good answers. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, really. Like I said, it's a busy week, but these are some of the most memorable weeks. I'm excited. I'm excited about the match tonight, the box event Wednesday, Thanksgiving, relaxing, watching some football, our Black Friday event, our finale for Castle of Gavel, Clash this weekend, inventory this weekend. It's cool stuff. All right, let's show you guys something because I know these teams are hyped up. This is what we got. We've got with the standings. We got Ark at 16-8. We got MIR 12-11. VOX 11-13. Sly 9-16. As you can see on the map, we got VOX traveling to MIR tonight, and then we got some matches set up next week. And I saw a lot of hype. I saw a lot of hype with trades, with upgrades, with things. I think this Kills Cup, I think the regular season, I think the longer season is a slam dunk win. From what I've heard from you guys, what I've already seen, you know, teams that it's just that little bit of life thinking that now, you know, with the football playoffs and the Super Bowl right around the corner, can I say Super Bowl? Well, big game, whatever, right around the corner, we're going to have that mid-season tournament called the Kills Cup, and we're going to take your standings. We're going to go out. We're going to play a tournament. We're going to crown a mid-season winner, and then we're going to pick up the rest of the season. We're going to have some fun with that. We'll crown a regular season champ, and then we will get to the big, big event, which is the end-of-season championship. So super, super excited about all that, and we had some great calls, some great conversations around that. So hopefully you guys are really fired up. All right, let's take you to. Oh, it's long. It's long. It's double where we're at right now. So like really, really. So over 50 games, JJ. That's why we're doing the mid-season, regular season, and end of season. So we can crown 3 different degrees of champions along the way. All right, so I got some super chats. How about Bones? Good luck, MIR and VOX. We got Valar. Hello, 99 Army. Kills great mods. Channel members, sponsors, PDL Trivia, Bundle, Box, Burn Coin. How about a big, big shout out to Trigger's Army? Because it is. Wait. Trigger, what is tonight? I know it's Monday. But it's something that we do. It is date night, baby. It is date night. A lot of fun, and this is what we do. This is what we do to get together. So yeah, a lot of reasons why we extended the season. One of those things is really because we want the level of competition And we want you guys to experience the maps without just changing the maps, changing the rules every 3 months like we did in the past. You guys are really starting to dominate this particular map. All right, speaking of domination, take a look at this. Look at the PCP points. Top 2, I'm announcing, you guys can see the rest. We got Dow, we got Valar 1 and 2 with the gold bars. JJ and Crimson. Then Range Rover, we got Julia and Dimes. You guys make your move. Also, I do want to say big shout out to the DZ. Look who finally got on a PCP leaderboard. Ranked number 6 in DZ, our very own football master, finally up there on a leaderboard. Congratulations, Zach. Good to see you up there. Might not be there after tonight, but it's good to see you up there. Submarine, we got JJ and Kat. Cannonball, Justice and Craven. Temple Award, Justice and B-Dub. Page 2, the Animal, Shaman Sheila. Rover, this is the Ruffled Feather. Ron Pope, Valar. Stealth Bomber, your Top Gun. That's right, Father Ron, JJ, but look at Craven and Dow making their move up there. White Flag, Ron with 6 surrenders. Will he go for 7 tonight? Will they surrender? Who knows? Craven and Bones up there as well. Watchtower, Craven and JJ tied for first. Strawman, Crimson and Craven tied. Vehicle Theft, Ron, Ocean Man, Valar, Bones, and Shattered Stone, Craven Light, Kel, and B-Dub. So awesome, awesome stuff to all of you guys. And it's time for Ark. It's time for Sly Ron. What time is it? It's roll time, baby. Let's go. Give me those numbers from 1 to 20. If you are Sly or Ark, give me those numbers right now. We're going to see who is going to walk away with that pack. They add up. They add up between box events. We've had people win 4 or 5 of these in an event. Some people just get lucky. All right, we've announced it. You can see it on the board, going once, going twice. I'm going to roll them. We can't wait all night. We're not rolling that one. We need to roll a 20. Let's refresh it, make sure the dice are good. Here we go, rolling. Lucky number 13. Do we have number 13? We do not. See, guys all could have won. Let's do it again. Reroll. How about number 9? Engine, number 9. Busy Bee. Yeah, I told you. Told you y'all could win a little something. Look at Busy Bee. Congratulations to our beekeeper. All right. And she said, wow, another. See how that works out? All right. This is the last bundle before inventory. If you want it to be loaded, you need to make some noise. It is, look, what better could we be doing? Like Ray says, if you ain't gaming with 999 Gaming, it's Thanksgiving week. We got a great bundle, a great match. You're going to get your inventory this weekend. All right, there we go. Because this pet is amazing. Start out up top. EXT, Steel, 2 Trixies, Dragon Smoke, 5 Pet Revives, Graphene, Carbine, 1 of each of your waxes. Take you over to the red bundle. Red bundle, we got Cursed Red, Wizard, Ravage, Combat Orbs. Red Summon Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9. I don't know if we've ever done this before. I'm going to give you double gold bundle in tonight. 2 Curse Blue, 2 Wizard Sapphire, 2 Secures, 4 Orange Crush, 2 Abyss Stone, super rare. 2 Elemental Ice, super rare. 2 Gold Summon Skins, 2 Iconic Skins, and 2 Flight Smoke. And you know what? The 2 things touching them. Deadly Knives, I'm going to give you 2 Quad XP Potions, and I'm going to give you 4 Blue Gel. 4 Blue Gel. Take you over to the green. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Glyph of Carve, Arc Spark, Whiskey, Rage, Astroglyph, Disaster. And up top, you got a standard recipe. It's going to be used for your crafting, Mythic Summon skins, Immortal Summon skins. And look at this. I got to ask you guys, did you guys have fun in the Gavel's Gauntlet? Did you guys enjoy that gauntlet? You know, getting your carnival groove on, collecting, then finding, and then experimenting. Well, you know what? The next event is called The Awakening. And The Awakening will be a participation event, and it will work similar. The more of these wicked right-handed rings that you collect, the higher the level, the more events that you get to participate in. You're getting one tonight in tonight's bundle. Wicked right-handed ring, and then a very, very cool pet. You know what? I'm just going to tell the factions right now. If you miss out on Giblet, it's on you. This is the 7th scoring pet we're introducing, which is cool because now it would take an extra render to get rid of it. But Giblet is awesome. It is a scoring pet that you play, and it will be 1 to 6. It'll go Occupy. You don't get credit for the Occupy, but it'll go over to their Bomber Zone, to their Rover Zone, to their Temple, to their O Zone, to their Tank Zone, or to their DZ. And everybody on your team can play a Giblet. In order to recapture it and to gather it, you have to have a player go into that zone. So see, it has good synergy with a player that likes to move around or a siege. See where I'm going with that? Or just players that move around and get range. Especially if it's like, what if it goes to their DZ? Then your defender can just portal over and pick them up. So it's 20 points. If it's upgraded, 22. If it's gold, 24. If it's mythic, 28. If it's colossal, 38. But it is a cumulative pet. So if your faction recaptures 3 of your Giblets, you get bonus 25 points. 5 of your Giblets, 50 points. If you get 7, it's an extra 75 points. So you can understand how these things can start to have a Kang-like effect. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to have you guys moving and grooving, upgrading, and recapturing. So look at it like this. You kind of release the poultry, and then you got to go pick up your poultry in order to get the points back. And you don't have to use an action. All you got to do is just go to that zone. So if it's in that zone and you go over there, you automatically get it. It does not cost you a turn, a half a turn, or a quarter turn. It's going to be really fun. All right, that's what we got. Kel, let's see who picked up tonight's bundle. And I would make note, if I were you, how many of these are in each faction. Obviously, if there's 3 or more, then you can get at least a 3 bonus. If there's 5 or more, you can get that. If there's 7 or more, you potentially could have 7 of these out there that people can go pick up. So it's definitely going to be a render target. Or, who knows? All right, we got to see Busy Bee in the house. Busy Bee's like, good luck. Let me have that wicked ring. And Giblet is I like that. I like the way you said that, Busy. She wants the ring, and she's like, the pet is extra. Good stuff. All right, we got JJ, Justice, Valar, Deadly Dimes, B-Dub, Crimson, Julia, Bones, Moon, Dr. Di, Craven, Flyrod, Father Ron, Football, Busy, Trigger, Cat, Dow, and Kel. And if you don't see your faction mate on there, you might want to hit them up and say, why? This is an ultimate team pet. So thank you to all of you guys. Appreciate you guys and picking up tonight's Thanksgiving holiday pet, and definitely the Wicked Ring in there as well. Super, super cool. All right. I have got 8:29. It is 1 minute till we get down to business. You've got the number 2 team and the number 3 team in the league. If you are Cat, Justice, Dr. Dye, Ron, Moonshot, B-Dub, Kel, JJ, give me your pre-match buffs right now. And remember, this is one of the coolest games. Here's why. If you are really, really off with the items that you are trying to score and you waste a whole lot of time, it could mean the difference in winning and losing. We've already seen it earlier this year. So some of the strategy in this game is what did you keep for yourself and what did you keep the other team? And sometimes you can sort of bait them in there to be like, oh, okay, yeah, we didn't stop you. Oh, yeah, see, you did all this work and you don't get any points for it. Really, really cool format. One of my favorites. All right, I see Justice, B-Dub, Doctor, Cat, Ron, Moon, Kel, and JJ. That is the Great Eight. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I'm going to take you down to the MIR Manor, everybody. 3-1. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. In the Bomber Zone, so she does not need to challenge tonight. Thank God she's not a challenger. And say, Kill, stop, I'm in the wrong place. No, you're not. Kel leading off in the Bomber Zone, where she wanted to be last week. We got Dr. Dye in the DZ. Dr. Dye is followed by Moonshot. Wait a minute. Moonshot in the tank zone. What's going on here tonight? And Moon is the captain and the sieger. And they're picking the battleship. We also see Ocean Man and Jim to that pet list. Absolutely. It is a great pet. You're going to get your money's worth out of that pet. So we got Moonshot as the captain and the sieger. He's also in the tank zone mixing it up, and they are picking the battleship as well. After Moonshot, we got Justice. Justice in the tank zone, they're picking the tank. After Justice, we got B-Dub. B-Dub getting a night off from the captaining and the challenging because JJ is the challenger tonight. So we got Moon and JJ that are going to be captain and challenger. But B-Dub, deadly, but she's playing in the rover position tonight. Let's see how that goes down. B-Dub is followed by Father Ron. Ron is captain, siege, and Bomber Zone. After Father Ron, we got JJ in the DZ, and we got Cat in the rover. Dr. Dye will be challenging for Team VOX. All right, remember, timers cannot be challenged. Play fast. Have fun, everybody. And starting it off is Kel. Kel, you missed a lot of timers last week. Hopefully you get this one since you're going first. 20-second timer, Kel. Kick it off right now. Easily beats the timer. Look at that. I'm talking smoking fast. Absolutely. Kel, boss to Main Street, played in 1, would cap in 3. Super Thrill, activate Lantern, 8. Oh, my goodness. Holy moly, Father Ron. Lantern, H9 Snowstorm, and you can't see it, you can't be it. 9, 10, 11, 12. It was just a matter of time before it was going to come down. It hits. All right. Kel bringing the heat early. The only good news is all the mass destruction hasn't built up yet, Ron. But that's still a big, big first turn hit to the tune of H12. Black block, green block, and a green block. Kel triple blocking it right out of the gates. Let's get a die roll and see which one of those walls is frozen. 1 to 10. It is number 5. Number 5. All right, that was a painful start, I must say, Team VOX, but you guys are a great road team. Here you go. Dr. Dye, 20-second timer starts now. easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. She's heading over to Fantasy Island. She's going to play Boss to their chest, and they're going to pass Fantasy Island. Dr. Dyke playing Boss in 1 with Cap in 3. Going to pass this over to Team MIR. MIR, let's see. Let's see if it's a difficult one that you're going to try for, or you're going to give up on it. All right, we got destroy 2 walls. Well, they're off to a good start, right? That big hit from the beginning. Kill 1 or more Kangs and end any round with 3 of your players in the same zone. Okay? 3 of your players in the same zone. Temple is not a zone. Can't stack them. But 3 of your players in the same zone. Think about it. Destroy 2 walls, kill 1 or more Kangs. All right, let's go over to. I only said that so you can't make that conga line. You know that conga line that we saw before? Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, let's go over to the Marshall Moonshot. Moon, 20-second timer for you starting right now. Timer is up. Nerf timer incoming. All right, he is going to go to take Justice into the dungeon. All right, we got a challenge. Is Justice going to go in and fight, or white flag? Ron and Justice, let me know what the call is. Justice says take it down. He wants to stay out, and understandable. So Moonshot grabbing a white flag, 25 points. Ruffled Feather, 25 points. MBS, 200. And we will see Moon in round 3. All right, speaking of Justice, no harm in a surrender, because sometimes it's good to fight. Sometimes you might have other plans for that player. Here we go, 20-second timer for Justice. Kel playing Colossal Victorian. We'll get to that in 1 second. Timer's up. All right, we got his move in. 1 sec. All right, and as you guys know, these Crypt Dragons have to be red, gold, mythic, but you don't get credit for that path. You do get the Colossal, which is going to be a 35-point play. They have to be upgraded all the way through, but the points don't kick in until Colossal. So that is a 35-point play just for that. Nicely done, MIR. All right, back to Justice. Justice jumping into tank, grabbing a cannonball, getting Team VOX on the board. 25-point cannonball. Move to Temple Steps, Mythic Kang to the boss. Spruce to Temple Flame. He seals himself. Let's go ahead and put out that flame. That Mythic Kang. Justice could be worth 63. All right. Tank, movement, Mythic Kang, seal himself, Spruce, all hits, and all done within the timer. Let's take it over to B-Dub. B-Dub from the Rover Zone, 20 seconds. B-Dub, Ron, JJ, and Cat. Beats the timer. B-Dub going Sleet Wand. Ice Wands are out of play. Going to freeze that first block. We got number 1 and number 5 frozen. Moon's like, yeah, we're going to let it hit. B-Dub jumping in the Rover. Love it. All right, B-Dub with the tire. Means the one half of the Century Gun's unlocked. All right. We'll get to your Colossal in a second. So he mistyped. He put Mythic. So his Kang is Colossal. That'll be 73. Move to Temple Stairs. Dark Balls to the side chest. Playing Dark Boss in 1 with Cap in 3. Dark Boss could be worth 25. Put out the flame. Going to seal herself. Going to move to the Temple Steps. With Mass Destruction. All right, we're going to go to Father Ron. 20 seconds for Father Ron. You know Ron wanted that portal. He's like, can't go to portal. I'm going to get rid of your cyborg, though. How about that? Ron disabling the cyborg. All right, let's go from Ron over to JJ. JJ, 20-second timer for you. I like the moves. I like the moves, everybody. Mythic Kang to Dark Ball. Seal. E1 Vapor to Watchtower with Mass Destruction. Beats the timer easily. Put that Mythic Kang over there. Could be worth 63. E1 Vapor to the Watchtower. Light it up. And let's give her a seal. All right, final move in the first round. Cat, 20-second timer from the Rover Zone. Timer's up. Nerf timer coming. Beats the Nerf timer. Cat's going to get into Rover. Let's give her a tire. Century Gun is completely unlocked. Going to go to the Temple. Mythic Kang to the Boss. Mass Destruction. Elmo. All right, let's light that watchtower up. Watchtower number 1 is lit. Elmo's 10 points. Give her a seal and a Mythic Kang. All right, that is the end of round number 1. At the end of round number 1, let's rotate B-Dub into the temple. We'll give a blessing to B-Dub. Blessing to Cat. Strawman 0-0. DZ. $25-0 MIR. Give a halo to JJ. All right, let's go to round number 2. Kel from the Bomber Zone, 20 seconds. We got Kel, Dr. Die, then Justice. Because Moon is in the portal. Kel, Dr. Die, Justice, back to back. Then B-Dub and JJ, back to back. All right, did not beat the timer, but she does get a Mythic Kang to her boss. Possible 63. Dust to Justice, Elmo, and hinder Justice. Give Justice that -1. And the dust, how about the Elmo? Elmo, 10-point play. Second watchtower's lit up. And another Mythic Kang. All right, let's go to Dr. Die from Fantasy Island. 20 seconds starting now. Remember, it is Dr. Die and Justice back to back. Then we go to B-Dub. Timer's up. Nerf timer coming. Beats both. She got it in as I was calling the end of the timer. She's good. Mythic Kang to her boss. Possible 63. Move back to DZ with a pet repel. Straw Man and Mass Destruction. All right, first Straw Man shot. Let's light it up. And we are going to hit her for 10%. Taking Dr. Die down to 90% health. Justice, you're up. 20-second timer. Will, you know you can come in and say hi to the rest of us, right? There's like a lot of people here you can cheer for. All of MIR. Will Dempsey. How about hi Kill Shot? Hi Father Ron. Hi to our wonderful mods. We all love Unforeseen, but you can say hi to all of us. Timer's up. All right, does not beat the timer, but he does beat the nerf timer. Aping Amulet. Orbital. All right, nice. Nice move here. Pet Repel. Let me get even Pet Repel. F4 Trixie to their Kang in the wall with Mass Destruction. I'll let Moon respond to that. I'm going to go ahead and put the Orbital up. All right, they're going to use Tanner. Stop the Kang, and it's a Mythic Tanner. It's going to break Justice Seal. All right, because he played Orbital, look at what happens. The Aping Amulet is going to double his Orbital, so we got a 15 and a 15. And it also will clone his Colossal Kang. So that's another 73. All right, Aping Amulet, Orbital combo. Pet Repel's good. Trixie to Kang and the wall. The one Kang is going to break the ice block. The other one is stopped by Mythic Tanner. And the Mythic Tanner is going to break his seal. All good. All right, let's go over to, we got B-Dub, then JJ, then Cat. B-Dub, 20 seconds. All right, B-Dub beats the timer. Justice, I'm going to accept your absorption, but I'm going to tell you why that was a bad move in a second, so hold on. Mythic Kang to Main Street Boss. Possibly worth 63. Going to move to the DZ. What's up, Will? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, sir. F5 Trixie to those Kangs. All right, Ron, let me know about those. Justice, back to you. Because that was a mythic, it was dealing 30 points of damage. So when you use the absorption, it only absorbs 20 of it, which means that extra 10 still carried over and hit your seal regardless. So I have to use it because you did say it. But you would have been better off in that situation not using the absorption because you already had the seal, and it would have just broke your seal either way, and you'd still have your absorption later on. Ron says, wait. F5 Trixie to 2 of the Kangs. Tanner, Cat, and Justice are going double Tanner. Do we know what colors they are, Ron? Regular Tanner, which means they don't break her seal. One upgrade there would have broke her seal. Upgrade your pets, guys. Upgrade them. It's important. All right, let's go over to JJ. JJ from the DZ, 20-second timer. Got JJ and Cat. We'll finish out the round. Timer's up. Beat both timers. Thank you for that. Foul to Cat. Skull to Cat. S6 Trixie. 2-2 Kangs. There's 4 up there, so 2 of them are colossal, so we can assume that they're the 2 colossal. All right, Vial to Cat. Would break her seal. Scold. Regardless, going to give JJ a absorption. Ron says, wait. All right, Ron, what do we got? All right. Ron's out for the Scold or the Kangs or the Trixies? All right, so Vial's going to break Cat's seal. Skull's going to hit. Skull's going to take Cat down to 90%. We're going to light Watchtower number 3. 3 Watchtowers on the board. She already got her absorption. Red-blue from Justice. Red-blue is going to hit. It's going to break her absorption. She still has her seal. That's first Trixie. Second Trixie is going to be Dr. Die, bringing half of it, and then they're going to Mythic Sonar it. Now, I'm going to tell you, half of that damage would have been close. So they're going to cut it from a S6 Trixie to a S3. S3 Trixie and half of a Trixie. But after mass destruction, it's a regular Trixie. So it is a S3 Trixie. Then they are going to Mythic Sonar it to cut it lower than a Trixie. And it's going to become an S2. That's going to hit one of the Colossal Kangs, and it's not going to kill the Colossal Kang. In fact, it's not even going to do half to the Colossal Kang because of the upgrade. Remember, Colossal has more health. So that Colossal Kang is about 60% of its health left. The other one is stopped. Mythic Sonar off the board, so they use Ability, Sonar to nerf the hell out of that Trixie, and they keep both of them alive. So one of those is wounded. The other 3 are in full effect. All right, let's go to Cat. Cat, final move of round 2, 20 seconds. It was a good defensive move, Ron. He is injured. Timer's up. All right. Does not beat the timer. Gonna move to their DZ. Mythic Watcher. And that is a scoring pet. It's a 20-point pet play for the Mythic Watcher. Pet Repel. Hinder Bonnie. All right, F4 Snowstorm. Does hit. Mass Destruction. We're taking down a black block. And 20% of a green block. I got 80 green remaining. All right, we're going to get a die roll for Team MIR. They have 7 blocks. We're going to roll an 8-sider. Seven and 8 will be the final block. It is a 6. So it is the next to the last block for Team MIR. Snowstormed. And that's the end of round number 2. Captains, give me your round 3 subs, please. Justice rotating up into the temple. Getting blessing number 2. Strawman, I got 5 points for VOX, 0 for MIR. DZ, 25-25. First halo for Dr. Dye. Halo for Cat. Halo for B-Dub. Second halo for JJ. All right, Kel heading out. Unforeseen coming in. Welcome to the battle, Amanda. Dr. Dye heading out. Trigger coming in. B-Dub losing her sealed elevation. JJ losing her sealed elevation. Cat losing her pet repel. And Vile Smoke. All right, before we start round number 3, we are going to cap Kel's Boss, flag number 1. And we've got Kel, B-Dub, JJ, 189 points, and Kangs are capping as well. All right, unforeseen, you're up. 20-second timer. Timer is up. Nerf timer is almost up. Where'd she go? 10% Nerf. %25 Nerf. Team MIR. Do we have Amanda? There it is. All right. Beats the next Nerf. Moving over to the temple. She might be lagging. Make sure we get her to refresh. Let me go back. Watcher does not light a watchtower, but I did not put it on their watchtower. Watcher is on watchtower number 1. She got the points, but I didn't put it on the map. So Team MIR, there is a watcher on watchtower number 1. And MIR has 3 watchtowers lit. Move to Temple. Put her boss on Main Street. Amanda playing boss in 3 would cap in 5. Burnous to the wall. Let's nerf that wall. You can see it right there. Steel Cat's boss. M7 Trixie to Kangs. All right, so she moves to the temple. She throws. She plays her boss. Burnous steals Cat's boss and Trixie to the Kangs. They're going to use Trigger's ability, which is Avoid Pet. She can prevent that pet from being hit. That's good. That does replace her other sniper abilities. And then a gold blue. Gold blue to Amanda. It's going to hit Amanda. Amanda does have gear absorption. She doesn't take any damage from it, but both Kangs are saved. One is avoided and one is gold blue. All right, we will go to Trigger. Before Trigger's turn, we're going to cap a lot of stuff. Cost them a little bit, but they're going to cap it. So we got 2 Mythic Kangs, 126, and we got 2 Colossal Kangs, 146 for a total of 4 Kangs. And we'll cap the flag, 1 flag to 1. Trigger, 20-second timer to you. Got Trigger, Moon, Justice, B-Dub, Ron, JJ, and Cat. Beats the timer. Luna Lamp to Justice. Justice can get 3 H9s. Going to go Dark Boss to their chest. Trigger playing Dark Boss in 3 would cap in 5. Rage Elmo to the Watchtower with Mass Destruction. All right, get that Elmo. Another 10 points. Watchtower number 2 is good. All hits. All right, after Trigger, let's go. Moon gets a turn now. He's back out of the portal. 20-second timer, Moon. Moon and Justice back to back. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Beats the nerf timer. Going to move into their DZ. Mythic Kang to B-Dub's boss. Possible 63 if that caps next turn. Heal and Seal. S8 Elmo to the Watchtower with Mass Destruction. So he's paying the extra rage for it. It does hit. All right. And I know what he's doing here, so I want to make sure you guys know this. Moon paid the S8, likely because it's a Mythic Kang. A Mythic Kang, or I'm sorry, because it's a Mythic Watcher. The Mythic does not increase the rage every time, Jason. So it's an F5 for the first Watcher that's up there. Whether that is a red, gold, Mythic, or Colossal. But for each Watcher that is on there, it does add 1 additional. So for example, if that was 2 Mythic Watchers up there, you would have had to pay an S6. But for 1, it is a Frantic 5, just so you guys know in the future. But the upgrade gives you more points. The Mythic Watcher scores 20, but each Watcher adds a level of rage, not the color of the Watcher. Okay? So it's just an F5. That's the second person I've seen do that. So I just wanted to make sure that that I went over it. All right, so he does light it. And it is an Elmo. Let's give him the points for the Elmo. It's Watchtower number 4. Does get a heal and seal. And 1 second. All right, I think I gave MIR an extra Kang. Kel, Bonnie, JJ. One of those Kangs, I think, was supposed to be on Bonnie's boss because there's 2 over there. So MIR should only have a total of 4. 4 total Kangs after Bonnie's boss caps. And I've already given them credit for 3. So VOX capped 4. MIR's getting ready to cap their 4th. So there we go. Movement, Kang, Heal and Seal, S8. So I'm going to leave it out just in case. And I'll remove 1 just in case it's targeted. There are 2 out on the board. So MIR is capped 2 and they have 2 on the board. No, you can't have 5 because Amanda didn't play 1. So you've only had Kel, you, Bonnie, JJ. Yeah, you can only have 4 possible. Kel, you, Bonnie, JJ, because Amanda hasn't played. So I think I moved 1 of them. I put it up there and then I moved it. So that would be the 4th. See, I got y'all confused. All right, we got the mass destruction. We got the watchtower. We got the Elmo. We got the Mythic Kang up there. And we got the movement. All right, let's go over to Justice. 20 seconds, Justice. All right, Justice beats the timer. He's going to Ghost Tank. Seal and Thrill. So you guys cannot see him because he's in his Ghost Tank. S8 Goliath to the wall. Going to hinder B-Dub. B-Dub, I got you at -2 hinder. All right, we are in round 3. So that is going to be, Jason, that's going to be an 8. Seal and Thrill. 9, 10, 11, 12. But he's got hinder. It's going to be an S11 Goliath with Dust. The attack will be nerfed 25%. Going to make it an S9 Red Eye equivalent. Moon, hits or wait? Oh, I think we lost Jason. All right. Nope, he's there. All right, gold blue. First blue of the game. Playing gold. And Justice, this is that situation, as I said before. This is why you want to save that absorption. Because the first one would have had it. If you still had it now, you could absorb the gold and you'd keep your seal. Actually, you played seal and thrill, so never mind. You're taking the damage on this one. Justice down to 80. Just played the seal, so it hasn't resolved yet. But you would have saved the damage. All right, no grenade. Ghost tank is good. Seal and thrill. Dust smoke kicks in, but Moonshot says we're going to stop it. All right, before Bonnie's turn, we're going to cap those Kangs we talked about. They are mythic. So MIR's gotten 126 and 126. They do cap the Dark Boss. It is 2 flags to 1. And now we go to Bonnie's turn, 20-second timer. We got B-Dub, Ron, JJ, and Kat. Timer's up. B-Dub beats both timers. It's popping up on the screen. She's going to move to the tank zone. Summon Mags. Remember, Mags does come into play with the seal as well. Bonnie playing a seal and thrill. And Ron Elmo to the Watchtower, to light Watchtower number 5. Does hit. Another Elmo in play. 5 Watchtowers to 2. All right, Ron, you're back with us. You're down at the Cyborg, though. 20 seconds. Good to be back to the game, huh? We got Ron, JJ, and Kat. Easily beats the timer. Ron going to turn JJ into an engineer. Cyborg Monroe. Going to torment 3 players, and it does not count against the future torments. So Amanda, you are tormented. B-Dub, you are tormented. And JJ, you are tormented. And again, you can be tormented again because this is a cyborg. Going to move to their DZ. Ron on the run. Seal Rage Elmo and Render Unforeseen. I think she only has 1 pet. B-Dub can clarify that for us. The scoring pets, I'm not sure what she has. I think we decided that last time, but. All right, Kruger puts out this Watchtower. So MIR back down to 4. JJ Engineer plays Cyborg, going to torment 3 people. Moves to the DZ, plays his own seal. Rage to the Watchtower. And Render Unforeseen to get her sacrifice 2 scoring pets. We'll have to double check it to see what she has. I think she only has yep, 1. All right, so Amanda has no scoring pets. So the main thing Ron was going for was the Kang, and it is out of play. All right, let's go over to JJ. 20-second timer. And the Cyborg Torment can't be peeled. It is a Torment. It is a Resolve Torment. Beats the timer. JJ is going to move to the tank zone. Should be tormented for the remainder of her turn. Boss to the side chest. JJ playing boss in 3, we cap in 5. Blue Jail to Strawman from Dark Widow, Ron. JJ going to summon Weber with that shot. Movement's good. Boss is good. Shot, we'll see. Dark Psycho from Trigger. All right, Dark Psycho. Out of play. JJ, you cannot use a legacy in your next turn. And final turn of round 3, Cat from the tank zone, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Nerf timer. She beats both. Gonna move to their tank zone. Skull to Unforeseen. Seal and Thrill. JJ's no longer tormented. However, Amanda and B-Dub will be in their next round. Moonshot, you got a Scold and an S6 monster loaded to the wall with Storm damage. Does hit. All right, Scold. Let's give her the absorption. We'll hit Amanda. We're going to take Amanda down to 90. We're like Watchtower number 4. Watchtowers are now 4-4. We got a battle. S6 monster bumping up the damage. Six with the Thrill is a 7. Extra damage and mass destruction. That is Grizzly level damage without the extra loaders. %. Of a green block. Takes the 80, takes the green, takes a blue, and stops. No additional damage would have carried over because of the snowstorm. Would have been a little extra, but we don't get it, and it doesn't break it because it stops. And that is the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, I got a blessing for Amanda. I got a blessing for Justice. Strawman, 5 VOX, 0 MIR. $25 VOX in the DZ, 0 MIR. Moon prevented an avalanche. That was helpful. Let's give a halo to Trigger. Halo to Moon. Halo to Ron. Final round of the first half. Amanda, 20-second timer for you. You are tormented from the temple. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. She beats the Nerf timer. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower. Ron, does it hit? Does hit. Watchtower number 5 with an Elmo. Let's go over to Trigger. Trigger, 20-second timer to you. She will get the Elmo. She won't get the Watchtower. So no Watchtower, but she gets to 10 points from the Elmo. Mythic Kang to her boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to hinder Unforeseen. F4 Elmo to the Watchtower, Moon. Does hit. VOX taking a slight lead in the Watchtower game. It is now 5-4. Trigger with the Kang, the Elmo, and the Hinder. All right, let's go from Trigger over to Moon from the opposing DZ. By the way, there are 2 Dragon Stones that are dimmed thanks to Ron and Moon. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats the Nerf timer. Moon, easy path up to the ozone. Takes the shortcut. He's there. Send a max seal over to JJ. Going to render Cat. Cat, sacrifice 2 scoring pets for me. And an E2 Elmo to the Watchtower. It hits. Add another Elmo to the total, and Watchtowers are 5-5. Movement's good. Max seal to JJ. Elmo. Cat getting rid of Cinco and Orbital. All right, we got Justice in his tank from the temple. 20 seconds, Justice. Justice does have a hinder, but he is getting a F4 bonus. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats both. Scold unforeseen. Dragon Smoke. E2 Elmo to Watchtower. Going to shatter. Shatters do not work to get rid of the ice block. However, they do take the damage from the block underneath the ice block. So they don't break the ice block. You still got to use an attack on it. But underneath the ice block, it is 75% blue. But you still got to deal with the ice block. Comes directly from the wall life. Scold to unforeseen. I'm going to light up Watchtower number 6. We're going to take Amanda down to 80. We'll give Justice an absorption. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower. Gonna light number 7. 7-5 on the Watchtowers. Scold is good. Dragon Smoke is good. Elmo to the Watchtower is good. Shatter is semi-good. B-Dub from the tank zone. She is the last of the Cyborg Torments. B-Dub, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats both. Popped up as I was starting the timer. She's good. Scold to trigger. Pet repel. Move to the bomber zone. All right, so a couple things are going to happen here. So first I got to resolve mags. Okay? All right, so mag's pretty important here because it's a great combo, actually. Going to steal 2 blocks. All right, so let's put mags in play. Going to steal 2 of those blue blocks. All right, mags has been resolved. Then after we get that, let's move B-dub. Down to the bomber zone. Denim to straw man. We're going to put out that straw man. B-dub's going to shatter. The blue block, going to take you down to 75 blue. Now, this is kind of an in-betweener, okay? So I want to clarify exactly the way this is going to happen, especially going forward, because this does benefit the player. Typically, shatter would hit first. The exception to that is when you have a rod out, when you have a mags out, when you have something that's going to take a block. The reason that is because the ability would be worthless if you took 25% of a block. Well, actually it wouldn't. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so scratch what I said with that. Bonnie, the shatter ability is not going to help you this time, and here's the reason. I kind of thought through it as we went. The shatter should hit first, and the advantage, yes, exactly. The advantage to that would be if you had 10% of a block left, you would want to shatter that and then have mags take the 2 blocks. Or you'd want to shatter that and then have rod take the block. Okay? So the shatter does happen. It does take a little bit of that block, but then mags takes the rest of it. Does everybody understand that? Shatter's always going to take precedence over that ability. And it makes sense to do that. First time we've seen it like that. So we're going to keep it like that. All right, so shatter, the block, mags, then takes 2. Then the pet repel. Then the scold. Scold's going to hit trigger. Take her down to 90. Going to also give B-dub an absorption. And we're going to light Watchtower number 6, 7 to 6. Ability, passive pet, active pet, pet repel, denim, movement. All right, let's go over to Father Ron, 20 seconds to Father Ron. Oh, Ron is stealing. He is a thief. Going down to their tank zone and stealing the battleship. Ron with Spyglass. All right, let's go from Ron over to JJ. JJ has Weber. Weber is going to steal a block. Blue block out of play. And 20-second timer to JJ. She beats the timer easily. Going to move back to the DZ. She's like, all right, go ahead and take it. I'm heading back up. I'm good. Did MIR just pull the okey doke on Ron? Did they move JJ to get Ron to steal it? Interesting. I'm wondering. Send her for points. Weber, move to DZ. Cinder, Dragon Smoke. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower and hinder Cat. Watchtowers are now 7-7. And final move of the first half, Cat. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Cat gonna move up to the bomber zone. Gonna go Kruger. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower, Moonshot. It hits. All right, so let's put out number 7, which means MIR has 6 lit up again. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower. Gonna light. Watchtower number 8. So it is now 8-6. A little flip-flop action going on there. Movement, Kruger, E2, Elmo to the Watchtower, and that is the end of the first half. Captains, give me your second half subs for round number 5, please. Unforeseen with a blessing. Justice with a blessing. Trigger a Halo. JJ, Halo number 3. DZ, I've got 25-25. Strawman, 0-0. Crimson for Trigger. Chad in the O zone. Trigger, good job. Very well played. Maybe we'll see Trigger in 7. Who knows what the lineups are going to be, but nice job there for those 2 rounds. Crimson Tide coming in. Ron will stay where he is. Just like if you were capping a chest, Ron has to stay there. Chop and Chad coming in the O zone. Sentry gun is unlocked for VOX. It is not unlocked for MIR, since they did not get the tire. I'm sorry, they did not get the cannonball. They got the tire. Ron with a second cannonball as well for the steal. On the other side, we got MPC for Amanda. Riley in the O zone. Good job, Amanda. JJ losing her seal for elevation. All vehicles are now out of play, except the potential tank. All right. The lineup is going to be MPC, Crimson, Moon, B-Dub. Wait. MPC, Crimson, Moon, Justice, B-Dub, Ron, JJ, Cat, Riley, and Chad. All right, before MPCs move, we are going to cap Amanda's boss. It's going to make it 3 flags to 1. It appears to be a very close competitive game. So, second half is going to matter, everybody. This one looks pretty close, especially when you don't know what's been taken away yet. All right, B-Dub, why don't you kick us off in the second half? 20-second timer. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. We're at a 10% nerf. All right, she is going to go Morb. Move into the temple. All right, Morb is going to go with Priest. So Problem Child has a tank prevention and a priest prevention, but cannot use any gear abilities. Boss to Main Street. Boss in 5 would cap in 7. S8 Monster with Mass Destruction, but it does have a nerf on the attack because of the timer. It is equivalent to an S6 Red Eye. Mythic Dark Blue from Crimson. Mythic Dark Blue is going to hit. It's going to take Problem Child down to 70% B-dub with the Mythic. Also going to nerf your next grenade attack. Does the Mythic Dark Blue hit? Absorption ability. It's going to keep Problem Child at 90% health. All right, let's go from MPC. Triggers Boss is going to cap. That is another 25. I'm sorry, another 63-point Kang. Flags are now 3-2. And let's go to Crimson. 20-second timer Crimson starting now. Beats the timer. Dark Boss to their chest. Playing Dark Boss in 5 would cap in 7. Send Torment over to MPC. By the way, this is darkened. Moon extinguished the Dragonstone. So, in the ozone last round. It should be the only one that is extinguished between both teams. Going to Mind Flay Riley's Render, so she can't use it. Dark Boss is good. E2 Elmo to the Watchtower. Congratulations, Crimson, with a 9 award. Watchtower number 9. Watchtowers are now 9-6. Boss, Torment, Elmo, and Riley cannot render. VOX decided to play a Watchtower game tonight. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Moonshot from the tank zone. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats the Nerf timer. Moon is going to move over to their tank zone. Stasis to Chop and Chad. E6 Elmo to the Watchtower. And Hinder on Justice. Justice now with a -2. All right, Chad playing Dynamo to make that Watchtower disappear. All right, so they had 6, right? I'll go ahead and move it so you guys know they have 6. I'll leave it up there just in case of a Kruger. So they have Watcher on it, so Moon knows he's going to have to juice it up a little bit. Moon moves the tank zone, plays Stasis, pulls out the E6 Elmo, throws it to the Watchtower, getting ready to light it up. Chad says, nope, we're going to make that Watchtower disappear. So he blinks it out of appearance. The Elmo does not hit a target. No points for the Elmo, and no lighting of the Watchtower. Let's go from Moonshot over to Justice in the tank zone. 20 seconds, Justice. Sneaky move by Chop and Chad. Dynamos work for target Strawman or Watchtowers. Justice beats the timer. Move up to the temple. MIR has 6. Play Thraxus. Give him a +3 Rage in Dragon Storm. Gonna put some Torment on Moonshot. Inferno to Strawman, and Kruger to put out Watchtower number 6. Temple's good. War Dragon is good. Kruger possibly. Torment and Inferno to Strawman. If you're just tuning in, MIR got out to a hot start. VOX has done a little bit of stealing and dealing and disabling and mixing it up a little bit. Game got interesting. Moon's going to Judas that over from Samurai. Inferno to Strawman. MIR wants to light it up. Ron, does it hit? Does hit. Straw man number 1 is lit up. We do put out the watchtower with Kruger. MIR down to 5 watchtowers. Let's go over to B-Dub. From the rover zone, 20 seconds, B-Dub. We got B-Dub, Ron, JJ, Cat, Samurai, and Chad. Timer's up. Beats the Nerf timer. Blaze to Strawman. Torment over to Crimson. Inferno to Strawman. All right, we're going to light Strawman number 2 and light Strawman number 3. Strawman's going to break B-Dub's absorption. Blaze Torment and Inferno. Let's kick it over to Ron. 20-second timer, Ron. We skip Ron. And we go to JJ. 20-second timer, JJ. Timer's up. %, Nerf. She beats the Nerf timer. Cyclone Moon's Torment to Justice. Arc Ice their wall. Inferno to Strawman. JJ's Boss did cap. Flags are 4-2. Arc Ice, not yet resolved, but it is cannot target a frozen block, but you could definitely freeze that. And Inferno to Strawman is going to be Strawman number 4. And the damage kickback to JJ is going to take her down to 90. 4th Strawman, put some Arc Ice on the wall. Still got the frozen block. And the Cyclone. All good. Let's go over to Cat. 20-second timer, Cat. Cat, Samurai, and Chop and Chad. You can't ABS the Inferno damage. Only the color damage from a DI. Timer's up. Beats the timer. All right. Going to steal their sub. Use her sub with her legendary. Voyage. It's going to splash Problem Child into the no zone. Let's give Cat a wave award. Curtis to the wall. Torment to B-Dub. Max Spark to Moon. M7 Goliath to the wall. With Rampage. Going to prevent the Curtis. Smart move. So because he's preventing the Curtis, leaves that ice block on there, which means that big grenade hit right there, yeah, it just kind of breaks a block. Nicely done. Voyage is good. Gets the wave award, moves MPC out. Curtis is stopped. B-Dub is tormented. Moon is Max Spark to slow him down. M7 Goliath basically just breaks an ice block. Let's go to Samurai. Samurai, 20-second timer for you. It's a good battle. It's a good battle shaping up. VOX plays very good at MIR. Timer's up. Nerf timer is up. 10% nerf has been applied. Say 25% nerf counter, Riley. Timer's up. This is for a 50% nerf to her attack. 25 is kicked in. MIR, we need her move. You don't want to lose this damage. There it is. She does beat that timer. Go move to the temple. Jumps down from the ozone. Moves to the temple. Boss to their chest. Riley playing boss in 5. Cap in 7. Seal and Thrill. S8 Goliath to the wall. Ron says wait. Remember that wall does still have Burnous on it. Still weakened wall. She did add mass destruction. Chop and Chad with the intervention. Temple Boss, Seal, and Thrill, S8, Goliath, and Mass Destruction. Final move of round number 5, Chop and Chad, 20-second timer with the stasis. Timer's up. It's for a 10% nerf timer. All right, beats the timer. Gonna get in the turret. Mythic Kang to Crimson's boss. I feel like he has a Colossal Kang. Or was that traded? Maybe that was traded. Okay, it was traded. All right, it is a Mythic Kang. They traded it to Justice. Yep. Turret, Mythic Kang. Max Spark Moon's going to keep him right where he is. In his next turn, no movement. Dragon Smoke. That's pretty important. Navy to Strawman, Mass Destruction, and Absorption Potion. It's a good move, Chad. Navy's going to put out that one. Turret, Kang, Max Spark, Dragon Smoke, Navy, Mass Destruction. And that's the end of the round. We'll go into Dragon Storm in 1 second, but I've got a blessing for Riley, a blessing for Justice. Strawman, MIR, 15-0, flipping the map. Let's give Crimson a halo. Let's give JJ her 4th halo. DZ 25-25. All right, both teams qualified for Dragon Storm. Let's roll them. This is going to be a positive Dragon Storm. So this will be damage. Let's roll a 4-sider. This will be extra rage. Sorry, not damage. And it is a true Dragon Storm E4. Buckle up. We will start out. MPC is tormented, but don't forget, they got that E4 on top of it, 20-second timer. Arc Ice is gone because the wall was dealt damage. Timer's up. Nerf timer. 10% nerf on this attack. Beats the second nerf timer. B-Dub is moving to the temple stairs because the temple is occupied. Actually, that is MPC. Sorry. MPC is moving to the temple stairs. Mythic Kang to the Main Street Boss. Arc Ice onto the wall. Inferno to Strawman. Strawman number 4 is lit. Move to the temple stairs, Mythic Kang, Arc Ice, and Inferno. Inferno is going to hit Problem Child. Bring him down to 80. Bring her down to 80. Let's go over to Crimson. 20-second timer, Crimson. Beats the timer. Colossal Kang to the boss. Crimson possible 73 with the Colossal Kang. Dropping a seal. Navy Strawman and Mass Destruction. Put out Strawman number 4. Let's go from Crimson over to Moonshot. Moon, you cannot move this round. 20 seconds. Moon is in their tank zone. Timer's up. Beats the nerf timer. Gonna arc ice their wall. That is going to put an absorption on top of the wall. Blaze to Strawman, Fever Ring to Cat. S6 Trixie to Crimson and the Kang. So Cat cannot play dousing abilities. She can only play fire. cat's fire, not the straw man's fire. So Blaze will light straw man number 4. Fever Ring, Arc Ice, Cosmic Shield to their wall, so they can't hit it on their next attack. Trixie hits Crimson, breaks her seal. Cat using a prevention to protect the Kang. All right, again, Blaze lights a straw man, Fever Ring to Cat. She can't use dousing pets. Arc Ice forms the absorption buff. Then the Cosmic Shield means that they can't hit their wall this next turn. And S6 Trixie, Crimson hits, breaks her seal. Kang, there is a prevention that's used on it. We are still in Dragonstorm. Justice, you are tormented. 20-second timer. Justice, B-Dub, Ron, JJ, Kat, Riley, and Chad. Beats the timer. Red Nolan will remove his torment because it'll fall off the end of this turn. Max Spark to B-Dub. I'll take Moon's Max Spark because he can now move. We'll slow B-Dub down. Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with Barrage. That Wedding Crasher. Justice has a E3 from the Thraxus. He also has a F4 from the Dragonstorm. It's an S7 Wedding Crasher. S7 Wedding Crasher with Mass Destruction. Boosting the grenade up. But we do have a absorption, which can be a 20% nerf. So it's actually going to be higher than their mass destruction. And you have to redirect it. So Justice, the wall cannot be hit, so you have to find a new target. All right, going to the Kang. Moonshot. They're going to target Problem Child's Kang. Going to go Mythic Tanner. Final Tanner of the game. That Mythic Tanner is going to break Justice Absorption. Also going to break his seal. All right, the wall can be hit now, just for that one turn. And we go over to B-Dub, who is slowed. 20-second timer. Remember, F4 on all attacks, even the people that are tormented, get the bonus. B-Dub, Ron, JJ, Cat, Samurai, and Chad. Timer's up. Attack is nerfed. %25 nerf. MIR, we need B-Dub's attack. There it is. Talon Moon to the rover zone. B-Dub to O-zone. Heal and seal. B-Dub, which rover zone are we going to Talon him to? All right. Moving him to their rover zone. Make sure we get his seal up there. All right. Talon Moon to the rover zone. Heal and seal. Inferno to Strawman. Going to be Strawman number 5. She'll take the damage. And then the heal and seal will likely resolve. And she's no longer slowed from the max spark. She can be stunned, but not slowed again. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Father Ron, 20 seconds. Ron going to get into Battleship. Move to their O-zone. Torment Samurai. Dune to Strawman. Gets us down to 4. S8 Mighty Mike to their wall. And MPC is going to use the tank prevention. MPC still has a priest prevention. Battleship is good. Ron got the cannonball. Movement's good. Smoke is good. Pet is good. Mighty Mike is no good. Let's go over to JJ. 22nd. That would have been a big Mighty Mike hit because it would have also gotten the extra 4 from the Dragonstorm. Easily beats the timer. JJ going to go Roxy to light number 5. Going to go Heal and Seal. S4 Elmo to the Watchtower. And try to light number 6, Ron. Let me know if the Elmo to the Watchtower hits. Does hit. 6 Watchtowers are lit up for Team MIR. Reset it. Let's go to Cat from the Rover Zone. 20 seconds, Cat. Yes. Your rage carries over, Ron. The Vexed attack adds 1. Cat Kamuri to the Ozone. Red Nolan. S8 Goliath loaded to the wall with Shatter. Shatter will deal damage to the wall, won't affect the absorption. And that wall's already taken a little bit from Shatter, so it's 50 blue. Second time it's been shattered. The absorption stays, though, for now. No, ace lit number 5. Ron's Dune put out one, JJ. It's right. I counted them. It was 3, MPC, lit 4, Crimson put out 1, made it 3, Moon lit 1, made it 4, Bonnie made it 5, Ron made it 4, you made it 5. All right. Yep. No worries. No worries. All right. Kamuri's good. Nolan's good. S8. We're going to go double mythic sonars. We got the shatter already. S8 Goliath makes it a 9. We're going to take 40% off of it, though. We're actually going to take 60% off of it because we got this absorption up here. It's a big, big nerf on that attack. After mass destruction, it's going to make it a S3 Navy grenade. After mass destruction, because that goes away. I've already taken the nerfs. Now I got to add the buffs. 50% of a blue block left. You get it. So all you get is 50% of the blue block. All right. That saved a lot of damage there. 2 more. Actually, that's my bad. Hold up. She gets the S4 too. Let me recalculate. Give me 1 second. Should have been an S5. Give her 15% of the blue block carryover. 85 blue remaining. So a little bit of carryover damage. All right, let's go to Samurai. Samurai, your final move in round number 6, 20 seconds. Samurai and then Chop and Chad. Beats the timer. Mythic Kang, the MPC boss. A lot of Kangs tonight. Pretty exciting match right before the holidays. Could be worth 63, Samurai. Fear Justice. H9 monster loaded to the wall with Shatter. Shatter that MIR block. I got 75 red remaining. And when was Samurai tormented is the question. Who put the torment on Samurai? Yep. All right, so Samurai does not get the Enrage. And Crimson playing Ankh of Asia, which means that Mythic Kang becomes a regular Kang. Loses all upgrades. So that's potentially a 45-point Kang. Fear Smoke is good. Although it will not resolve until the end of the round. All right. Mythic Kang becomes regular Kang. Fear Justice. And a monster grenade loaded to the wall. But she does get the F4, so it is going to be an F4 monster grenade. After mass destruction, still getting a red block and getting 15% of the red block. I got 85 red remaining. Sorry, it's not the end of the round. Scratch that. Justice does get feared out. Let me retrace that one time. Kang, Fear of Justice out. Regular monster, but he gets an F4 and gets the shatter. All good. Final move of round 6 of Dragonstorm. Chopping Chad. 20-second timer. Moxie to Strawman. Thrill. Blue Spark. T10. Monster loaded to the wall with Shatter. Shatter that down to 60. Moxie, take us down to 4. And Chopping Chad. T10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18. Thrill, Blue Spark, T10, and Dragonstorm. S18 monster with mass destruction. Ouch. Cannot play the Moxie because he has stasis. We got to leave the Moxie. Let's back it up. No Moxie, but he does get the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He gets the grenade instead. Best hit of the night, Chopping Chad. Finish off the blue. Red, red, and red. Big time shot. And that is the end of round number 6. Captains, give me your final 4. Problem Child rolls into the temple. We get a blessing. Riley and MPC. Crimson with a halo. JJ with another halo. 25-25 in the DZ. Strawman. 50 points for MIR. 0 for VOX. Cat with the Occupy. B-Dub with the Occupy. VOX got the mission bonus. They passed on it, but MIR did not achieve it, which means we're going to unlock a stealth bomber. Final 4, Crimson Justice. Ron and Cat. Over on the MIR side, Kel, Moon, JJ, and Rye. The order will be, though, Riley has to substitute out, and then she comes back in for B-Dub. So we'll change the order a little bit. It'll be Kel, Moon, Riley, and JJ. Got to take Riley out, and then we put her back in for the starter. Chopping Chad with a Turret Award. With the Ace Award, good job, Chopping Chad. Well done. Great gameplay tonight. We got B-Dub. Awesome job tonight, B-Dub. Able to occupy all those zones before she subbed out. All right. Looks like we got a close one brewing here. Couple different strategies, each team. So we'll start out with Kel. Kel will cap MPC, and that's going to be a 63 and a 45. Couple Kang's going to cap. And cap another boss. That's going to be the 5th boss of the night. It is going to be Kel, Crimson, Moon, Justice, Riley, Ron, JJ, and Cat is the order. Kel, you got 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Kel moving into the temple. Mythic Torrent to Strawman, Seal and Thrill, Inferno to Strawman, and Shatter. She wants that Strawman. Shatter's going to take that red block down to 60 red. Ron, she's going to try to light it with the pet. That doesn't work. She's going to light it with everything else. And we got to put a stealth bomber on the court, too. All right. We got a delay game penalty for Ron. Said waiting and hits. -5, first delay a game. We are going to light Strawman number 6 for Kel, and that is going to give them a torch award, 50 points for Kel with the torch. All right, let's go from Kel over to Crimson Tide from the DZ. 20 seconds. Actually, before we go, let's cap our bosses. I've got a 73 and a 63, so another 136. And we got their third boss of the night. And now we'll start the timer. Beats the timer. Ace. And a Super Thrill Blue Spark T10 Navy, and going to revolt Moon. So Moon cannot play the highest potion in the game, which is a T10. All right, going to put out one of the Strawman, take it back down to 5. The Navy's going to be intervened. And let's go over to Moonshot, 20-second timer. We got Moon, Justice, Riley, Ron, JJ, and Kel in a super close game that's likely to come down to which categories were chosen. Timer's up. Beats both timers. Moon is going to move to their bomber zone. S9 Trixie to the Nolans. He's also going to shatter his wall. Going to take that down to 35 red. Movement's good. S9 Super Thrill Trixies for both of those Nolans. Can Moon pull off a timely Trixie shot to take down the extra damage? All right. Cat's Nolan is dead. Justice is going to save his own. Speaking of Justice and his red Nolan, 20-second timer Justice. Actually, you are... He's not intervening for himself. He's intervening for his pet. So, yes, he can. Twenty-second timer. But had that attack been on Justice, he would not have been able to prevent it on himself. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming for Justice. Oh, I'm sorry. He already beat it. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry, Justice. It was up there. Move to the temple. You are there. First in line on the temple steps. H9 monster loaded. All right. Justice and Nolan throwing monsters moonshot. Nine, 10, 11, 12. And also playing Gideon. All right, gold blue Justice. And what about the Nolan? Does his Nolan hit? All right. 1 out of 2. Smart move because there was only one block left there. So place the gold blue. Otherwise, that wall would have reset. So that's a veteran move there. Let's give Justice the 2 orbs are going to cap. Justice also getting a gold bar. And we got our first wall of the night taken out. Let's rebuild it. All right, after Justice, we go over to Samurai. 20-second timer, Samurai. Gold Gideon. Minus 24. M7 Goliath loaded with Ignite Super Thrill Blue Spark. Father Ron. It was all within the timer. Hits or wait. Ron says wait. Ron with the prevention. A very important snowstorm down there on that MIR wall. Snowstorms tonight really slowed down the wall damage. Ron using the prevention, so there is no damage. We're down to the final 3 moves. Father Ron, you're up, 20 seconds. Ron, JJ, and Cat. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the Nerf timer. Ron going to get into Stealth Bomber. Getting out of his boat, getting in his plane. Ron with a Top Gun Award, 50 points. Ron, which boss are you playing? Are you playing Mythic Kang to? Riley's? I'm not sure what that move is, Ron. All right, I'm gonna move you. All right, move to Riley. He played a double smoke. That might be the only bad move you guys have made tonight. I'm not sure what's going on here, but you can drop the fear smoke on Riley. That is your attack. And that's it. Because you can't go into Temple. So Ron moves to Riley and fears her out of the Temple. That was not a very dramatic stealth move. The vines are a double smoke, so they get a double smoke warning. And the gas blast is not an attack, but the fear smoke basically is what happens. All right, let's go over to JJ. JJ, Riley's boss will cap on your turn. Flag number 6 for MIR. And 20-second timer. Beats the timer. She's going to go Blackout Wand. No DZ points. Going to move to the temple. I'll leave your halos for now because I know you have them. Going to shatter. Take that wall down to 10. Crimson with the prevention. Would have stopped anyway, but that's still because that wall did not completely shatter. It still keeps it up. So that was a big move there with the prevention. Blackout one's good. Move to the temple. A lot of juice on those attacks. Shatter went from 35 down to 10. And then the grenade is stopped. Final move of the game, everybody. Cat, bring it home. This is it. All down to this. Timer's up. Vines to Kel, red Petro to Kel, blue Spark H9 Navy loaded to the wall. Intervene the grenade. All right, Vines resolve. Petro resolves. Grenade is intervened, and at the end of the round, Justice rotates from the steps into the temple. And that is where we leave it, everybody. Good job. All right, couple things to clarify. JJ with a blessing. Justice with a blessing. Justice 5 rounds in the temple. Gold orb. DZ 00. Strawman MIR 50. VOX 0. This is such a beautiful type of game because you don't know what you don't know, right? So Cat has a choice. Knock Kel out of the temple to get Justice into the temple. Or knock Moon out of the bomber zone to keep him from getting siege. So you got to make a move, right? Did she make the right move? We'll find out in a second. Moonshot getting the siege. All right, we're going to do the math. But I'm going to reveal the categories. All right? JJ and MIR. No DZ points. So JJ not getting that 100, but she did get the first place. So it doesn't mean that VOX gets them. VOX gets the 50, but JJ would have gotten 100, so nobody gets it. VOX also said, MIR, you're not going to have Occupy. So B-Dub, no Occupy points. And they also said to MIR, you're not going to have any gold bars. So no gold bars. MIR was going to save the watchtower, but they didn't get 9 of the watchtowers. But VOX did not take away Moonshot Siege. So those are important points. You'll see why. Go to the other side. VOX played it a little better here. MIR said, we're going to take away your siege. Ron didn't get the siege anyway, so it didn't hurt him. MIR said, we're going to take away your Occupy. Well, that was pretty smart, because Cat got the Occupy, but MIR took it away. However, VOX saved the Occupy, so they get it. Smart save by VOX. And MIR took away the Temple. So that last move, Cat to Kell, did absolutely no good for VOX. They should have hit Moon instead. So Justice does not get the Golden Orb. So no Golden Orb, because it was taken away. They do get the Occupy. So this game is going to be very interesting. It's going to come down to the wire. VOX, you played a great game tonight on the road. I will tell you that. It felt like VOX played strong. Give me about 5 minutes. I'll calculate the totals, and I will come back, and our only game of the week, we will crown a winner. Great job to both teams. Pretty low scoring, but congratulate each other for a great match, and I'll be right back. I have to count down one thing, though, real quick. I got to count down these blessings. I'll do it while you guys are watching. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not going to take, that's pretty big, because it's not going to take VOX down into the red. So they do have one wall, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. On the other side, looks like we got 6 as well. But with MIR, look at this. Not a huge difference, but we do take that 10% down. Look at that. That did save them. Then we got to take this. Now that's number 2. Then we got to take 3 and 4 and then rebuild it. Five and 6. And let's give MIR their block. All right. Flags, Kangs, all that stuff's going to be super important. The DZ points were Crimson and Trigger. Crimson and Trigger. We'll be right back, everybody. Got another close one. Give me a couple minutes doing one more check. All right, we are back, and we got a hard-fought game that looks like a category was huge tonight. Might have been the first time that a category made that big of a difference. All right, we'll start out. We go line for line. Start out with the flags. Flags, VOX, pretty straight-up flag game. And looks like VOX got 3 flags. MIR got all 6. 600 points VOX, 1,050 for MIR. So we already got a 450-point advantage right there. VOX got that important snowstorm early in the game, slowed MIR down, but MIR was changing strategies. VOX did win the wall game, but they didn't quite get down into red there. They needed a couple red blocks there, it looked like, right? I mean, the wall game was 400 to 315. Thought they would win it by a little bit more. But look, they cut 85 off of there, so now they're down about 370, right? Strawmen. VOX had control of the strawmen. They got 10 points early. MIR flipped it, and MIR got 115, so it's 115 to 10. Now MIR takes that lead even higher. Got about a 500-point lead at this point. Kangs, VOX started to flip the script. Kangs, 471 to 360. That cut that strawman advantage right there. Then we had Siege and Occupy. I told you at the end there, that was huge for Moonshot to get Siege. But on the other side, VOX did get Occupy. So it's about a 50-point advantage there. 150 to 100. Smart move by VOX to preserve that so it couldn't be taken away. VOX still chipping away. Watchtowers. VOX, big way. 325 to 150. Now they get that lead down to around 300. They're right back in the game right there, making a big difference. MIR, MBS, 200 points for Mind, Body, and Soul. But then we had the DZ. DZ 125 to 125. Mission bonus for VOX, 50 points. Might not sound like much, but an extra 50 here makes a difference. And then timers. VOX was sharp tonight. VOX, 270 points in timers. MIR, you can tell, a lot of communication, a lot of different positions. MIR missed 13 timers tonight, not including the nerfs. 170 points. That's a 100-point advantage for VOX in timers. The subtotal at that point had MIR with a slight lead of 180 points. We go to PCP points. PCP, VOX, Spyglass, 50-point gold bar. 2 cannonballs, there's 50 points. A tire, 25 points. A wave award, 25. A 9 award. An ace award. A Top Gun award. And the PCP DZ points of 50, scoring 325 in PCP. Stealing that ship was huge because they got the extra cannonball, and they also kept MIR from getting the Century Award. or getting the Ace Award. But MIR held their own. They got a white flag, a feather, got a tire, got a torch award for 125 points. Big advantage to VOX. Now you got VOX with a slight lead going into the extras. Elmos, Orbs, Watchers, Dark Bosses. We had VOX, 2 Orbs, Mythic Watcher, 2 Dark Bosses, 7 Elmos, but a minus 29 to give them a net 141. Over on the MIR side, we had Colossal Victorium, Dark Boss, Cinder, 7 Elmos, but a Gideon deduction, giving them a net of 130 by the slightest of margins. VOX going into the holidays, 29-17, MIR 28-40. VOX with a 77-point win on the road. Very, very good game, back and forth. Both teams doing it different ways, but this is the type of game that if you miss out on what your opponent's going to do, it can change the dynamic at the very, very end. So VOX going into the holiday, staying hot and tying MIR in the win column. Final score, once again, 29-17 VOX, 28-40 Team MIR. Great job to both teams tonight. Excellent. Very, very well played. No trivia tomorrow night. I'll be working on the event for Wednesday night. So you guys have a relaxing couple of days. Enjoy it. I will see you Wednesday. We're going to have a lot of fun Wednesday night. And then we got Thanksgiving and then a couple other things coming up. Preparing for the Kills Cup in the very near future. Awesome job, everybody. Thanks for the awesome gameplay in the show. And I will talk to you all tomorrow night. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.